Um, yeah, we're just dropping frames. Haven't had this issue in a long time. Run around for a second. How bad it is. It's bad. Got a big play here. We'll just let it run for a bit, see if it fixes itself. If not, I might end up not streaming tonight. Oh, yeah, activity issues today. Dropping 65% of our frames. Not ideal.
デト含みもういバベミーシだ
Say no. Let's take a look here. Oh, do I? Okay, I understand. We have both of these. Okay, that's good to know. I thought it was one or the other. love unskippable cutscenes, chat.
Vitesse. Lila Kebe. Dotsudo. Around Magic Dutch. Tetosu.
Now let's get you.
Nerai Tura. Yahoy! Yuhaku Dutch. Nikui. Nyunyushida.
Hello?
Greetings.
Hello. How's it going?
You know, go.
Do it go?
Go bird.
Do it go?
Look, the quirked up white boy with just a little bit of swag.
Maybe?
Maybe.
New team. Ora. Yes.
Do it go?
Light mode? Sizzle, sizzle.
Ora.
Oh, Corey, I gotta follow up to that image.
Yeah. Is it possible to follow up that image? Oh no, a post for ants. Also, that last time you said, here, Curry, a post for ants, it was literally too small for me to read it. The resolution is 290. I physically could not.
Is it like 10 DPI or something?
It was... I could send it to you, just so you could see how absolutely abysmally small it was. Let's see here. Gotta scroll through all these magic cards, of course. Like, I opened this in my browser and I still couldn't even. Is that bad?
That's how you know it's that good.
I'd ask if you even read it, but we both know you don't know how to read, so. Here's the one he sent me. An actual post for ants.
Yeah, but you simply just click on the image and then it expands.
How that? No, bad.
I don't know. His logic is pretty sound.
Alright, Logic Man.
So, Corey, which side of the group are you in? Are you against the basilisk or for it?
What are you, an atheist?
Yes.
Oh, did our... Looks like the connection stabilized, chats. We're just gonna move forward. Gonna keep the stream going. Great. About time someone joined the lobby. What the heck?
So I do a lot of chess puzzles at work. just because like I'm bored during my break.
Mm-hmm.
And I fail a lot of them, genuinely.
Imagine the
But-
first most of the time.
The moment that I get home and do chess puzzles, they're abysmally easily. Like, what do you guys? I've gone up 50 rating points in puzzles in the last like 1 minute.
In the last minute?
Yes, legitimately. It's like, where were these easy puzzles earlier? Like,
Are the puzzles move the pawn forward? Done.
sometimes, no. But which pawn, Pika? Sometimes it feels incredibly vague what they want me to be doing. Sometimes it's easy, like, oh, checkmate the enemy king.
Do you have like a specific amount of turns to do it in?
It's different per puzzle.
Gotcha. Yeah,
But they don't tell you how many
Badger
turns you
just
have.
Wasn't feeling it for
You kind of just have to figure it out
for no
by
reason in
vibe
particular.
alone.
Just wasn't. I'm even wearing my
And sometimes
Pika
it's
hat
not even
right now.
checkmate the enemy
I'll show
king.
you.
It's like capture the enemy rook. They don't tell you what it is. They just give you a puzzle and you're supposed to figure it out.
Still have my hat adorned and everything. No,
Like,
just,
what?
It's one of those days. I don't know why. I'm just mixing it up. How are you, Badger? Hope you're doing well, man.
Alright, Corey, you gotta take all of their pieces in 5 turns.
If I was that good at chess, I don't think I'd be working at Burger King. Just saying.
So what about that Burger King money?
I'm sure international chess grandmaster money is probably a little better than Burger King money. Maybe not by much. But better, I reckon.
Most I can offer you is $3.
I know.
All right, we ready?
Not on your life.
You're good. I'm glad to hear that, Badger. How was your weekend? Still at your dad's house? It's Labor Day and all that.
I don't know. Most of the time, it's easiest to solve the puzzles. Just like, all right, can I checkmate the king in 1 or 2 turns? If yes, do that. If no, try and find out how I can eat their most valuable piece without immediately losing the game.
Without putting some sauce on it and just gobble it up.
I mean, sometimes there's some prep to it, like sack my own queen to get a queen and a rook.
Oh no, not the queen.
Nah, that's Corey's favorite thing to do.
Oh, every time I even think about sacrificing the queen, I immediately think of Levi Rosman in my mind. He gets wild about.
Back tomorrow, noise.
Here after this hunt, I'll show you when I'm talking about Pika.
Okay.
Alright, how do I play this game?
There's also one of my favorite chess players,
Same,
Eric
TV,
Rosen.
Same.
One of his favorite things to God, I love dodging through that. One of his favorite things to say is, "Oh no, my queen," followed by him losing his queen and then immediately checkmating his opponent. It is peak. Nice. wait to get to master rank.
How close are we?
We're getting pretty close.
What are we, HI 6 right now, or 5?
6.
I think we're 6.
Almost out of 6. But remember, we got left on that cliffhanger.
Yeah, I recall.
Do you remember?
Life could be a dream.
Wow, that took me on a wild ride.
Oh. Wasn't even. There we go.
But every time I hear this, the squeaking on here, your weapon.
That's why the plush ones are the best.
So what have you been up to this weekend? Anything exciting, Badger, with your dad? Free material? At Grandpa's 96th birthday today? Wow! Happy birthday to your grandpa. That's exciting. How's he doing? An accomplishment.
Man, can't wait to fight Silverwind again. That fight was always a lot of fun.
Still doing really good. Good.
Hit a toad!
I'm trying.
Let's go.
I hit the wrong button.
Sure did.
Whoops. That got a little off of that.
Nergy Kuga helped.
You nergy coogie.
I love it.
Oh my gosh! Ravaged. Where did my friends go? Where are we going? Going this way. Wait. pick of 3 generations. Ooh, I love generational photos. Check it out after the sun. Ow.
What? I was in counter mode.
That's what you think.
Yeah, technically you're not indestructible in there. If it hits you from behind, you still get fucked. Which is why, like, when you're trying to counter monster roars, you have to be like facing the head. Learned that little tidbit playing against Gormagala.
You don't
Love
say.
iframing through that attack. It feels so satisfying.
And done.
Easy clap.
Alright, we're gonna take a look at this generational picture in a second, Badger. Alright. Oh my gosh. Look at those dapper gentlemen, and not only that, look at your dad's mustache. Look at that mustache. When I first pulled up the image, Badger, I'm not gonna lie, because I pulled it up, looked at the game screen, and out of the corner of my eye, he... Your grandpa looked like Danny DeVito for a moment to me. He's had that mustache for as long as you can remember. Amazing. Yeah, your grandpa looked like Danny DeVito for a moment to me. You know what? I'm here for that. He could play like a Danny DeVito look-like or something. Maybe he's secretly Danny DeVito. Probably not.
Where'd it go?
So what is this monster we're hunting?
What is it called?
Rocknikadaki.
Okie Finoki! I love your Hammer's hammer name.
Hammer is hammer.
Hammer is hammer indeed.
Mm-hmm.
How have you been enjoying the hammer? Honest
Yeah, I
opinion,
mean-
let's hear it. As someone with extensive monster huntering under his belt, how would you rate the hammer thus far?
Let's see here. Well, as far as the actual moment-to-moment gameplay of it, I would say I like it more than Insect Glaive.
Okay.
The switch skills definitely add, I suppose, to its well, its power certainly.
Mm-hmm.
The gameplay, you know, go to monster, hit it in face, stun monster, repeat. I don't know. It does get slightly samey. But I certainly like it better in Rise than older titles.
That mostly because of the switch skills to make it a little bit more in depth.
Yeah. I'm not like I feel like it hits the same niche as Greatsword at the moment, where it's
Okay.
kind of like it's in between like the run around and wait for an opportune moment to hit the monster, and I don't know, in Rise it feels like just hit the monster more is kind of the go-to strategy for most weapons.
Yeah.
Especially like with like new hunting horn, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, I mean, the straight up strat is just go hit monster in face, win. And the way I've been playing it so far with the hammer, I haven't had too much of an opportunity to mess around with like elemental stuff, but that's like the primary, I guess, buff to the playstyle with Sunbreak is that elemental hammer got a pretty big buff because you now just have a lot more attacks you can do. Because in prior games, it was just like a blunt greatsword. You run around, you wait for your opportunity to hit the monster, you hit the monster, you back off, repeat. And then when you stun the monster, you go in for your big damage combo.
Yeah.
Now it's a lot more, you can run around, your charge has dashes on it, so you can like maneuver while hitting the monster.
Mm-hmm.
But I certainly need. I think it does do better with you know, like elemental stuff. So I kind of need to wait and see on that.
Yeah.
Because don't get me wrong, my damage numbers do be to be big. But I'm pretty sure I could still get the same or better numbers on weapons I'm more familiar with.
That's fair.
Certainly, it does feel more, I think, beginner friendly. Because most of what you're doing is just, at least with this stance, is just press the same button, repeat.
Number.
Yeah. I think there is going to be more depth to what I should be doing, theoretically.
Yeah.
I mean, there always is. When you're more or less picking up a weapon, you can do your basic combos and stuff like that, but you don't really know, right, what the main bread and butter, I guess I could say,
Yep.
is, until you've had a lot more experience and can either delve into that on your own or spend a lot more time with it.
So can I make a comment really quick, not to distract from your explanation because I asked for that?
Sure.
This monster is so different than anything I've ever seen in Monster Hunter thus far.
It's new to this game, so they built it with like switch skills and everything like that. It's a pretty interesting fight, although I wouldn't say it's too different from the other spider fights.
But like in World, there was no spider type monster, right?
Yeah, in World there was no insects, there were no leviathans or serpent type monsters. Like, World was really lacking in that kind of variety that all the other games have.
Because in World it was just like dragons or animal-esque type things.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, World did have the smallest roster of any game, I think.
So this is just shocking to me that this exists.
Oh yeah. No, you should play GU with us after you're done here. You'd be incredibly surprised as to what the heck's going on over there.
Yeah, GU's probably got the best roster out of any game. Like, I like Sunbreak's roster, but there's some hits in GU.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I do really like the new stuff in Sunbreak.
Big true.
A lot of goodies. And also just returning monsters that they basically remastered in Sunbreak as well.
I've been really happy with the Gormagala changes that they made.
The Silverwind fight is just really fun.
You got Espiness.
Yep, Espiness, both the normal and the orange one. They still need the white one. The white one is a lot of fun in Frontier. It's real crazy. Basically turns the entire arena into a triple element.
Disgusting. I guess I think as far as Hammer goes, just because I've had a lot of experience with the other weapons, I think it's incredibly simpler. As far as the skill floor is incredibly low.
Okay.
But I don't think the skill ceiling is incredibly high to compensate.
Yeah.
It feels like I've kind of figured out the best way to use the weapon, more or less. With the biggest amount of like skill variability coming from one of its moves, which is like the water strike, which is more or less like, hey, if the monster's gonna hit you, you do the thing, and if you time it well, it's a counter, and you can move into your DPS rotation right from there.
Okay.
But that just feels like, and any weapon with a counter really has that kind of thing going, so I wouldn't say that's exclusively something Hammer does.
Yeah.
The longsword is the storm that is approaching.
God. Being good with longsword is like,
Oh yeah, harder than hammer, absolutely.
which is funny because it's like the head empty, a new player, like I want to be the coolest guy around weapon.
The longsword?
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm a lady.
And it's just incredibly flashy, and in this game it's pretty broken because it just has so many counter moves in this game.
It's all counters all the way down. I mean, Valor style was peak longsword.
Valor style is like peak most weapons.
Yeah, it's true.
Which is why I'm glad it looks like they're bringing like some of the stuff, you know, back from both Frontier and GU and Wilds for moveset.
It was really cool for Valor style because, like, if you wanted to do optimal DPS, the counter wasn't just something you had in your tool belt. You had to actively counter the monster constantly.
Okay.
That led into your highest DPS combo that you could do. So you needed to know the monster well, and you needed to position well, everything like that.
Like,
Very high skill ceiling on that.
I really liked Valor Greatsword, obviously, but Adept Greatsword was just a whole lot of fun. Just, alright, I dodged the monster attack. Anyway, level 3 charge coming right at you. Because the thing with the different styles and Generations Ultimate is typically each style you would have entirely new moves, but you'd also lose some moves typically, or some combos.
So it was a pick and choose type situation.
Yeah, and some of the styles have more slots for weapon arts, which are kind of like self-bind moves.
Yeah, so you could get between like 1 and 3 based on whatever style you had.
Okay.
Not far away enough. Really hoping we get that one crab from Frontier in Wilds.
Crab, you say?
Oh yeah. We'll be fighting some crabs later.
Man. Yeah, Pika, what's the over/under on you picking up GU at some point?
So TD showed me some gameplay before.
Sure.
And I feel like it might be one of those situations where the initial reaction is very visceral for me because it's older.
Oh yeah, no, it's an old it's an older Monster Hunter game for sure.
And while I don't doubt that there might have like it might be a fun game, I don't know if going from a world and this to something much older would be a good experience for me.
I could see that.
Like,
Yeah.
I have been enjoying Monster Hunter. I have my qualms with it, just mostly, and I've explained this repeatedly to TD. Monster Hunter wastes my time so much. I hate it.
Oh yeah.
It's obnoxious how much time this game and world likes to waste my time.
Yeah.
And so that, like, I love the hunts. I love that there's a lot of customization as far as, like, oh, maybe I want to go this route on my weapon tree and all that. But I think taking away the... how do I want to say this? I feel like I'm spoiled with the modern style gameplay that this is.
I dig it. I definitely wouldn't say that GU and other old Monster Hunter games are even close to for everybody, so if you're not feeling it, then yeah, no worries.
Yeah, so don't count me out entirely, just that's my initial gut reaction when I've seen gameplay of it. Like, ugh.
It is viscerally different.
Yeah, like, it does take some getting used to between all the different systems and like how the old gen games are. Like, you know, there's no moving while you're chugging a potion. You gotta stand in place, chug, make a little pose after.
Gotta flex on the monster.
Oh yeah, we flex. Like, yeah, there's like instead of, you know, a seamless map, it's split into zones, and this can work both ways, and where both you and the monster can kind of abuse it depending.
Yeah. I kind of view it like my first experience with the Souls series was Dark Souls 1. And if I had started with Elden Ring and tried going back to Dark Souls 1, could I have had a good time? Probably, but that game is so much older and Elden Ring's so much more polished in a lot of ways.
Yeah, like there's a lot of quality of life that, you know, is present in new games that wasn't there before.
So I feel like my experience initially would be pretty tainted.
Yeah, I dig it. There was a video I was watching earlier that went into stuff like that. Not for specifically Monster Hunter or anything, but just like older games in general. Like, nowadays, it's not like you're gonna sit down for like 2 hours of playing an Asteroid, right? You know?
Yeah.
It's just like, well, why would I do that? There's more dopamine elsewhere, right? But back in the day, you know, Asteroid was the shit, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So it's just kind of one of those where it's...
And I'm someone that has gone back and played older games, and I still can enjoy that, and not even purely based off of nostalgia, because I do have a lot of nostalgia for older games. But in certain series where there has been so much forward momentum with how the mechanics work and all of that, I think Monster Hunter in particular would probably be a little bit more difficult to stomach initially.
my gosh, there's a sale.
A sale. Get that lottery. Get the jackpot.
I got the jackpot.
Let's go.
It was worthless.
Like I was asking TD the other day, Corey, if Wilds is going to be like more open world or if it's gonna be similar to how World and Rise are, where there's a central hub and then you go out and do missions, etc.
So, the idea, I think, is like you're gonna have a main base or whatever kind of situation. And all of the areas are gonna be just like straight up connected to it or something like that, and you just go out and hunt in the zones.
Yeah, the way TD was explaining it was it's going to be similar-esque to like, what was the Pokemon game? Pokemon...
Oh, Legends Arceus.
And I said, great, so they're gonna waste more of my time again.
I mean, gotta waste it somehow.
Well, Legends Arceus was all about, every single time you wanted to do anything, you had to go to the loading screen.
I hated that so much.
I legitimately think, there was a quote somewhere that one of the devs was like, "Yeah, there will be no loading screens in this game." And they want it to be as like seamless as possible, I guess.
Good. I hated that about Legends Arceus, but I think the thing I hated most is that it was a 3-hour tutorial before you even got to any gameplay.
Oh yeah.
I almost quit. Had I not been streaming that game, I probably would have never finished.
Respectfully, I did quit.
You know what? That's fair. I don't blame you one bit. Legends Arceus had some really cool things about it, but Pokemon just in general these days.
See, that's why we gotta make you play Explorers of the Sky.
Oh my god. You get me so good.
It's the best spin-off game and better than, I don't know, probably like almost all the mainline games, if not just straight up better than all of them.
Listen, the most fun I've had with Pokemon in recent years was playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion and Pokerogue.
Yup.
I mean, yeah. I still play that at work sometime. Ugh. I forgot to eat.
Thanks, Pokemon Company. Glad you're doing so many great things with your IP that your fans are having and needing to do much better things. And are capable.
Oh yeah, all of those cease and desists can't fill themselves.
It is wild to me.
You ever fight this monster, Pika? I forget if we did this in World or not.
I don't think we did.
Oh boy, he's not ready for Big Monkey.
Yeah, but in this game he's kind of a pushover.
He was kind of a pushover in World.
Yeah, but like, I think they really made him baby tier in this game, I think.
At least in World, they were like,
my gosh!
hey. They were like, hey, look at this guy.
It used Hyper Beam!
Oh yeah.
I was not expecting this monkey to shoot a laser out of its mouth.
I want you to know that in World, there's a quest where you fight 2 of these at once. And it's somehow easier than the one where you fight 1 of them at once.
Really?
Personal opinion. Personal opinion.
went over me.
Yeah, he goes Super Saiyan.
This is literally the Goku monster. That's it. That's his bit.
Oh yeah?
I mean, you saw him fire the laser, and now he got angry and he's got yellow hair.
Now he's even angrier.
This is the Super Saiyan.
How did I not get hit there?
Excuse me.
It's just coal. I don't want coal.
Couldn't watch The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody then.
Well,
Cole Sprouse and Dylan Sprouse.
why
See
are we
what I did
watching
there?
The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody?
Well, I said he shouldn't because he doesn't want any coal.
Ah, gotcha.
I made a funny, except I made it unfunny by explaining the bit. I'm sure someone in chat got it.
Well, so far I've been hit by every laser. This is great.
Mm-hmm.
I've been at 1 HP every time.
So it turns out the laser fires in front of him,
Yeah, it sure does.
and
Oh,
if you walk to the left or right, it can no longer hit you.
Well, the thing is, I'm healing as he does that.
One horn broken. Oh, the other thing that also kind of just makes it's just straight up Goku. That's his thing. If you break his tail, he immediately drops out of enrage.
Oh yeah?
Yep. It doesn't get cut off. It's broke. I don't know. That's a pretty cuttable tail. Look at that thing barely dangling.
Can you imagine if you somehow cut off the tail and he just turns into some dude? And it's like a Dark Souls fight where you're fighting some guy with no armor and fists.
Be pretty good.
I'm sure there's a mod for that. Actually, wait, there is. You know.
I know.
Do I even want to know?
No. No, you don't. Maybe if you finish World, you're allowed to know. But only then. That was a peak mod. I'm so glad I found that video.
So good. Man, all those hit his arms. It did no damage.
Right. Could have warned you about that, but I didn't.
I mean, I was gonna get hit if I didn't, so. Ah! Uh-oh.
Wirebugs do got me spoiled, though, let me tell you.
Oh yeah, no. Coming off of, like, going back to World after playing Rise for a while was a bit rough, just... Because every time getting knocked out, oh, let me Wirebug out, oh.
No, I'm just gonna die now.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yes. Poor little baby.
I'm sorry.
What, did he get his heart?
No. The stupid Stegosaurus over here.
That was too far into
Damn, bro. Pull-out game not strong?
Nah.
Nice try.
Well, nice little card this one here.
Rhinopolis.
Oh, right, I forgot to go grab the Argosy. Mine was full.
The Argosy?
Yeah.
You know, in World this fight was a little less of a pushover just because that bit where if you knock him into the wall, he obliterates you from the face of existence.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so you know, World, you know, knocking monsters into walls and stuff like that with yeah, if you punt him into a wall, he grabs a hold of the wall and like uses it as a springboard to end your life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty
No.
great.
That's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Just goes so much farther forward than I would think during that attack.
I wonder how many people that got in World.
Oh, definitely quite a few.
I was certainly one of them.
Man, didn't even get any of their counter hits off.
Hey, why are you doing that? Stop it.
Just monkey. Your other horn. Why are they not both broken?
I'm trying.
I'm trying to. There we go.
Right. I'm gonna call this a tactical retreat.
It's a good thing that I was kind of just moving away because I was
me
not
too.
looking at him.
That was very fortunate.
Did it too early.
This guy doing it too early. Typical.
Yeah. I always hated fighting this guy with Greatsword though in the older games. It's always a pain in the ass. Just because, like, you can never get, like, a good charge off on him unless you knock him down.
That's technically true. You could do my quick charge Tigrex build.
I mean, even with focus, it's just you attack real fast.
I don't know if you've used that set.
I mean, focus is focus. What do you want?
With Valor stance?
I'm just like in general.
No, it goes hard with Valor stance.
I mean, if I'm rocking Greatsword, I always run focus.
Still pretty sure it's faster with Valor.
Yeah, probably.
Mr. Adept style.
What? I was literally playing Valor when we were fighting White Brutalis. Fuck off.
Yeah, so you wouldn't perish immediately.
Listen, who died 2 times?
I'm gonna say it was probably you, because my memory, not good enough.
The plot thickens.
The fight is so ass.
I only died because I ran out of healing.
There's a bed back at base camp.
God. Honestly, if I would have known that, I would have gone and done so. It's like I can live a hit or two. Mr. 600 defense over here.
Listen,
He just came prepared.
Getting more defense is hard.
Then why do I have almost 300 more?
Because you're using a stinky set that I don't want to use.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, man, it's the great sword set. What do you want?
It's not the great sword set. My set is the great sword set.
Alright, go kill like 8,000 Tigrex.
I will.
I know.
Right after I kill 8,000 Gormagala.
I know. Ooh. I got a beast gem.
Yeah, you did.
Tigrex is just gonna have to accept this lot of being my second most hunted monster.
The first being.
Is it even a question at this point?
You tell.
Well, it's Gormagala. In
What?
case you're wondering. I know, right? Crazy.
I'm shocked.
You should be. The only people that have probably hunted that monster more than me are every member of Team Darkside, but that's it. Those people are scary. Are you familiar with their work?
Nope.
Oh boy. We're gonna take a quick break, and I'm gonna show you a few videos.
It's just, you know, their hunts don't take terribly long.
Alright, let me, let's see here.
You in here, Pika?
Yep.
Yeah, this will be fine. Well, it's kind of a spoiler actually. Let's not.
Which one did you,
That was Fatalis.
Oh, okay.
I want that to be Here,
I
you
tried
can have this
every
instead.
seat on the most expensive train.
Alright, here you go.
I remember this boy. So are they all using hammers, or...
Yeah.
Yeah, usually they do like a hunt, and they're just all using the same weapon.
What the heck? They are synchronized.
Oh yeah. You kind of get the idea from this one.
Oh yeah.
Well, watch this.
Is this longsword?
Oh yes. This world longsword.
Oh, it is world, isn't it? Oh, I remember this guy. That we fought a couple times. Did Caleb ever join us on one of these? I don't think he did.
I don't think so.
It's just the two of these savages. But they're just absolutely in sync.
Yep. So the longsword has another meter as well.
Yeah. Basically, to use your special attacks, which are the most damaging ones, you have to attack the monster, and then if you counter it, you get like a full gauge. And if you do specific combos, then you can increase like your weapons. I don't even know what the gauge is called, but it makes it so that you more or less get just an overall damage buff.
Okay.
As long as you maintain the gauge.
Apparently, it also gives you like pseudo flinch free.
Yeah, and then there's this Valstrax one, which is
Oh, Valstrax, so good.
love the monster, great monster. But this is Rise.
Yeah. This is the
Yep, too
longsword
bad.
as well.
We're not gonna be fighting this monster until Master Rank. Not because we need to be Master Rank, but because fighting him in a high rank requires HR 100.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, no. So the thing with Base Rise is it had no content. So like all the content that they added after was
that 2,600 damage?
Yep. And 3 of them did that at the same time. So that's per.
Jeez.
Yeah, so frequently they'll have 3 people doing the Unga Bunga and then 1 person acting as support to like make things happen.
Uh-huh.
Usually with a bow gun or something like that to,
Now this guy's
para,
just
sleep, whatever
throwing
the monster.
pops.
You know, if the monster's stunned, it can't really, you can't really parry it, so solution. Just have someone do that for you. Now, look at this crazy amount of damage they're doing, and this monster is still alive. Like,
Yep. That's what I was noticing.
it's got a lot of health.
Yeah.
How many did I kill during that one hunt? I think it was 3 or 4.
Thank you for sharing.
Of course, of course. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Gotta make sure I ate too.
But yeah, Base Rise was very unfinished.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was like people at Data Mine that like this like the trio of elders, Kushala Deora, Teostra, and Camelios, like they and Valstrax, they were in the files, just like they weren't implemented. And then the game kind of like had a on launch kind of like a lackluster ending and like post game because like the HR was locked at this on launch, so you were only able to start like actually building up your HR after they had done the updates where you needed you need to get to HR 20 to fight so and so, and then 30, 40, 50, and then Valstrax came out like 4 months later or something like that. You needed HR 100.
Wow.
Yeah, it was stinky.
It was super easy to farm HR. All you had to do was rampage quests,
Shut your mouth.
which I did not do.
Yeah, I did.
I just hunted a bunch of Tigrex, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think that tracks. Nah, I was too far in.
I genuinely think my friends were like, hey Corey, you want to join us to like power level with some rampages? And I'm like, no. I'll just repeatedly demolish a Tigrex. I don't mind.
I was always doing rampages or I was doing the double Diablos hunt.
Oh, I know.
I hunted
I know.
so many Diablos in this game.
What's your most hunted monster?
Like, in general, or?
Yeah. Is it Diablos?
It might be. Genuinely.
I could tell you what mine is.
I don't know. Probably ZZ Yaku if I had to guess. I don't know, Rathian is definitely up there, I think.
Yeah, just because of how easy it is to farm.
And how good the weapons are in most of the games.
Yeah.
For, like, leveling and stuff.